Hello, welcome back to Subnautica. So of course, 2 days after I started a new playthrough, there was the big new farming patch. So, this is of course a creative world. I will carry on with my playthrough at about the same point that I got to in my last one. But it will be in a new world, as there are quite a few changes. So, where to start off? I think first off, if we go into our inventory, when you start in survival, what you'll find, oh, can't do it here, let's just go inside.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So it's a bit of a squashing here with some of these things. Oh, what's that doing in here? Let's grab him. Come on. There we go. Anyway, so let's go to the fabricator. And that's not helpful. So, one of the things that's changed is some of the recipes. For example, well, at least I think it's changed. I didn't notice before, but silicon rubber, for example, needs creepvine seed clusters rather than quartz. So there's a few things like that. So if we go to the builder, that's what I wanted. When you start as well, you will notice that a lot of this, all of this in fact, is blank. A lot of the things that were here before, you now have to find fragments and scan them. So, of course the sea moth fragments are still there and all the old ones, but there's a lot of new ones. So you can no longer build a lot of stuff without finding fragments. So solar panels, you have to find those. You can't just quickly put them down. There's a lot of stuff. You're going to spend a lot of time wandering about and scanning. So it's quite fun. Oh, there's lots of eggs down here. So there's just got eggs again. So of course this is the farming update. So farms are one of the major features, which is great. So you no longer have to hunt forever, which is good because that gets quite tiresome, and it definitely needs some progression in that area to make it fun. So how do you farm? Well, first you need to go and collect either whole samples such as mushrooms, and then you can also, can I cut these? No. So if we go down to, we can get creepvine samples or seed clusters. There we go. And there's some writhing weeds. So you can just go to writhing weeds and cut that if I can find some. There was some about here next to me. Where is it? That's very annoying. Let's try. Oh, there's some. Can we do anything with this? Yep, got a sample of that. Purple brain coral. And we got to the writhing weeds. Hit that with a knife. There we've got some writhing weed seed. So, once you've found the blueprint, of course, let's get this. You can make, where is it? Your grow bed. So we've got indoor and outdoor. So obviously for things that grow in the sea, we need an outdoor. So all you do is click on it, then you have these slots here. So we can drop a creepvine sample, purple brain, some writhing weed seeds, creepvine seed cluster, and some acid mushrooms. Let's just fill it up actually, so we don't really need that. So there you are, you've got harvestable crops. So I planted these earlier, so can I do anything with them? No, I think they need to perhaps grow. Now you can also, let's go in, so let our garden grow. Once you find the island, you can get plants which you can grow indoor. So I haven't been there, so I haven't got any at the minute. So it's exactly the same, left click on it and drop the relevant seeds. You also got plant pots, just have a smaller area. So you've also got planters you can put up on the wall with just a one spot here. And we've also got living walls, which seem to be just decorative at the minute. So they're just, again, find the blueprints for all of this, because you can't just do it anymore, unless you're in creative. Living wall, let's just put it here. There we are. So it doesn't seem to do anything at the minute. And that's pretty much the farming part of the farming update. So you have a continual supply of food without having to go out and catch fish. So another thing that was added was this large aquarium. So you need to put a hatch on it to get in. So let's enter. So we've got an air sac. So can we just drop him? There we are. Now they've also put the eggs back in the game. I think they were taken out for a while. So we just drop those in here. What were they? Doesn't say. I'm sure it said on some of them. So in about 10 game days, they will hatch into the creatures. I don't think you can use them for anything else at the minute. Of course, anything else captured, just drop in here if it's alive. So we've just got some air sacs and some peepers. So it's very pretty, but very big and takes up a lot of space. But never mind. So what else has been added? Well, first we've got these spotlights. I think they track any predators near they can see within range as well at night, so you can see them. They look great. So again, you need to find the blueprints. So where are we? Appliances. So you just drop them down once you've got power. Of course I haven't got power here because I'm in creative and they just work. So also got these nice floodlights for lighting up a nice area. So let's just go down where it's a bit darker, we might see more effect. So I think, there we are, they will face over here. And they make a lot of light. Really nice to see. But again, you need the blueprint, I don't know where you get them. So I think in here you can get the Sea Glide blueprint, because you have to get that now, and the mobile vehicle bay blueprints. Some things like the bench only need to scan one thing. Sea moths, which is found still in the safe shallows over here, still takes 5 fragments. So you're going to spend a lot of time going about. So I suggest look around here, get the mobile vehicle bay, sea moth and the Sea Glide, so at least you can travel. And so what else was there? So we got with farms. They've also, let's go in here, added I think a desk and chair. I don't think they were there before. Specimen analyzer. I think that's a bit different. A communications relay. I have no idea what that does. Perhaps it's story related. They don't seem to do anything at the minute, as far as I can tell. Let's just go inside. I'm pretty sure that's new. Let's see, we're very lacking in space. So, communications relay. Okay, so I can play messages. So I assume that just plays the messages from your log, but seems a bit pointless at the minute. So, now I think apart from that, that's pretty much everything. There's lots of changes. As you can see, they've not really said in the... well, they don't really have patch notes as such. They've got a page on their website. Now the other big thing is the traces of the past. So somewhere there are old sea bases which you can explore. Now I've not found any yet, but I think next episode that'll be what I'll be doing. We're going to have a look and see what's in them. So that should be fun. And I think they basically look like these sort of sea bases, just old and damaged. So I'm not sure exactly how that works, whether you need the laser cutter to get in or not. But we shall see. And so that's pretty much everything I think in this patch. So let me just have a quick check. So the one other thing I haven't mentioned is, I'm not sure where you make it, it's the light stick. I think that's probably a fabricator thing. Let's have a look. Got space for a fabricator here. Oh, nuclear reactor. Don't need one of those yet. That's my fabricator. Come here. There we are. Right. Light stick. Let's just have a look at this. And squeeze through here. Back out again. So, number one. Oops, there we are. So we have a lightsaber. Unfortunately, we can't wave it about, which is a shame. And of course, it lights up things. So I think if you go like that, there we are. You can put it down like a little floodlight, which is nice. And so, I think that's pretty much everything. So perhaps go into more detail where different seeds are and where things are found in the playthrough. But that's pretty much it. So next time we'll go and explore, if I can find one of these sea bases. And we'll just have some fun there. So, bye bye for now, and I'll see you again next time in Subnautica.